season of snowy and icy roads isn't too far away, and this usually takes a toll on our roads. But now the city has found a possible way to make the roads hold up longer, and it's already started putting it on some local streets.
With mild temperatures today, highs near 70. Should be another mild day tomorrow, but much cooler temperatures in the extended forecast.
NFL quarterback Gardner Minshew was a long way from home, but today he came back to his stomping grounds. The WSU football star made the cross-country journey to present his former coach with a first-time honor. Good evening, and thank you all for staying up late with us. I'm Shayna Walltower. Tim is off tonight. Well, the city of Spokane is testing out a new method to improve the quality of its roads. It's a technique that could make the pavement last a lot longer, especially during the snowy winter season. KREM 2's Brandon Jones was at the demonstration and explains this process.
So this new technique that they're trying out is called microsurfacing, and what it's supposed to do is extend the lives of the streets here in Spokane. The really neat thing about it is a truck drives down the street, spilling out this liquid type of subject, and the crew walks behind it, curling it up like they're in the Olympics. Crack seal, chip seal, grind, and overlay is what the technique embodies. In other words, those bumpy roads that are tough to drive on become easier to navigate. Bernard Street is now the third road in Spokane to get the makeover, and it only takes 4 hours after the last layer is applied before the road opens back up for traffic.
So this treatment is meant to seal the surface, to extend the life of the street and keep the good streets good longer.
The treatment wouldn't work on streets with large potholes, but catching little cracks and flaws in the road early on prevents some of those larger problems from forming. Rain and snow can be detrimental to a road's life. Microsurfacing helps with that because it's harder for any type of liquids to seep through. Once applied, it'll be another 5 to 7 years before the road begins wearing down. That makes it easier for cyclists to enjoy the road as well. Now that another street is completed, they'll look around for other roads in need. In Spokane, Brandon Jones, KREM 2 News.
All right, making some progress on these roads. Thank you, Brandon. Well, we've had quite the beautiful day today. Let's go ahead and check in with Michelle Boss for what we can expect in the near future.
We had high temperatures near 70 degrees today, and we'll probably see one more day tomorrow in the lower 70s. And you have to take advantage of these days while you have them this time of year, because you never know which time is going to be that last time will be as warm as 70 degrees. Right now we have clear skies across the inland northwest, quiet weather expected through the overnight, and you'll likely be waking up to plenty of sunshine tomorrow morning. Temperatures falling into the low to mid 40s overnight, waking up to sunny skies, temperatures in the mid 50s by 9 a.m. But we will see increasing clouds Sunday afternoon. There is a chance for a little bit of light rain Sunday evening through Monday. High temperatures tomorrow in the lower 70s. A few more clouds on Monday, 66 degrees. Tuesday, windy and in the upper 60s. But it's going to get cold by the end of the week. We'll take a look at the extended forecast in a few minutes.
Thanks so much, Michelle. Well, we are now getting a look at the aftermath of Tropical Storm Imelda. There have been 5 confirmed deaths so far, and the storm has caused widespread flooding in southeastern Texas and parts of Louisiana. Some areas got 40 inches of rain, and the floodwaters haven't gone down. Many people in the area are now dealing with flooded homes, and these are the same communities that saw Hurricane Harvey just 2 years ago.
I believe it was a beef between 2 individuals who showed up at the same place. Things turned violent, and there were several others who got shot that were at the wrong place at the wrong time.
2 people have died and 8 others were shot at a crowded nightclub in South Carolina earlier today. That's according to the Lancaster Sheriff's Office. Investigators believe the shooting happened because of a long-term dispute between individuals. Police have determined a person of interest but have not yet announced any arrest. They also haven't released the number of possible shooters. And while the cases are unfortunately still climbing, there are now 5 cases of lung illness tied to vaping in our state. The latest one was confirmed in King County just yesterday. Health leaders say a 30-year-old woman went to the hospital because she was short of breath. She had used both THC and nicotine products. The CDC says vaping has caused 530 confirmed and probable cases of lung injury across the country. And Washington authorities report they have seized more than 70,000 illegal marijuana plants this year. Franklin County deputies report that they have already seized 500 pounds of cannabis just this month. Another 26,000 plants were found this week across the country. Authorities say growers have hidden their marijuana plants among legal crops like cornfields. The growers will then remove their plants before farmers have harvested their own crops. And it was a wild day in sports around the region, but perhaps the moment that brought the most fanfare wasn't even on the field. Minshew Mania returned to the Palouse, but did it ever really leave? Brenna Green joins us now from Pullman.
This is the line you were going to have to stand in on Saturday in Pullman in order to see Gardner Minshew. His first time back here at WSU since he's been named a starting NFL quarterback, and it definitely was a crazy day.
I was only here for 6 months, but they made it feel like home, and I'm super proud to be a Coug.
There's just something, or maybe a lot of things, about Pullman for Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, man, they adopted me. I felt like a stray dog when I came in here, didn't really have a home, but man, the way they adopted me, from the first game on, it was special. And the season we had together, there's nothing like it. The most fun season I've had of football ever. And I really feel part of this community and hope to grow that moving forward.
Something he doesn't need to grow is his relationship with his former head coach. That's pretty solid.
Oh, I get a text from Coach Leach after every game. Man, I love that guy. We were talking the other day, he's one of the ones that believed in me when, not really anybody else did. And I owe him forever for that, and it's part of the reason why I'm here.
It's widely known that Leach took a chance bringing in the unproven Minshew last season. Now he's just enjoying the ride.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of playing with house money, you know what I'm saying? Every step of the way, didn't have many opportunities, but now I have one in the NFL. So a lot of people thought I wouldn't get here, but now I am here, so got to make the most of it.
But don't think for a second that through his crazy collegiate journey, he ever doubted himself.
I absolutely thought I would be in this position, but not many other people did. But that's when having great people around you and awesome support system, keeping you moving even when you have your doubts. It's awesome.
And now he has the support system of an entire university. He doesn't take that for granted.
Anytime I can get back, I'm gonna get back. I flew in this morning, flying back tomorrow morning. Any way I can get up here possible, I'm gonna do it because I love this place, I love these people, and I love the school.
There is a lot of anticipation around here. If Luke Falk keeps starting for the Jets and Gardner keeps starting for the Jacksonville Jaguars, those two could meet up in a game on October 27th. Gardner said he is absolutely looking forward to that matchup. Reporting in Pullman, I'm Brenna Green, KREM 2 Sports.
Thanks so much, Brenna.